Hey, how you doing? It's me, Sonic Geek TP, and like I said, I'm really excited. So I'm recording this issue after I just got done finishing the other issue, so that video will be up hopefully before this one, obviously. So we're continuing issue 3 of Exit Stage Left: The Snagglepuss Chronicles. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this goes. And look at that cover, DC Hanna-Barbera. And Bendis is coming. All right, he looks like the Joker in this. Looks like the Joker. Featuring Sasquatch Detective. Okay, that's probably the very end. Joining me are two of America's most reverse library little tattles, Snagglepuss and Huckleberry Hound. The Mo Franklin show. Oh no, that's Murray Franklin. I figured it's someone else. I thought this is Murray Franklin. No, this is Mo Franklin. There are two things in life you can never know for sure: the truth and flattery, and the X of a snake. Aha. Thanks for the warm introduction, Mr. Franklin. Mr. Hound, your novels often employ themes of isolation and abandonment. Is this drawn from the abandonment you yourself experienced as a pup? Well, as writers, we tend to write about that which wounds us, though I am some kind of accused of making a cult of my own sorrow. Doesn't everyone, though? I don't know how to say that name, was obsessed with the struggle for power. That one guy was the struggle for faith. In the end, everyone sees the world through the powerism of their shortcomings. Snagglepuss, you've once referred to television as a wasteland of the soul. Well, thanks for appearing anyways. Did I say that? That sounds like you. Well, I do apologize, Mo. I am a horse's butt, but delightfully so. I suppose what I meant was that on stage, characters are allowed to feel, to have internal lives, miserable though they may be, whereas in television makes everything literally and figuratively two-dimensional. This is everything my plays revolt against, rendering people in two dimensions. And television is about creating stars, theater, develop actors. And what's the difference? A star shows people they wish to be an actor, what they wish to be. An actor shows what they are. Okay, actors in Exit Stage Left: The Snagglepuss Chronicles. You sleep. Oh, tadpoles, who could that be? Hello? Peter? Hey, you remember that handsome young man you asked to play the young dog? Yes. Why, he's a disaster. Worst actor I've ever seen. Can barely even open his mouth. Really? I thought he was diamond in the rough. That angry scowl he gave me at audition. If all you wanted dirty looks, we could have hired a nun. I can't work with him, SP. This puppy is no dang good, I tell you, no dang good. Okay, I'll take it there, this Peter. Sweet Caesar's mercy. Oh, another ringing. No, it's okay. I was just writing, Arthur. Arthur, what is it? You sound as drunk as a freeze on Monday. I need your help. Can you come over? Of course. I'm sorry to do this, SP, but I must swear you to absolute secrecy. Can I count on your discretion? Of course. Discretion is the better part of, well, everything, really. Tap, tap, tap. Arthur, it's SP. What's the big ruckus? Oh, I see. It's about the woman? You gotta help me, SP. Her boyfriend somehow figured out she was seeing a playwright. Now he's out for blood. So, her boyfriend is DiMaggio. He has a 3.25 lifetime batting average, SP. So, do you want him to come after me instead? He wouldn't hurt you, SP. And why not? Because everyone knows you're a sugarfoot, hun. Really? Is it that obvious? Okay. 56 hits, Roy. If the street has gone to 57, I'd gun every ketchup bottle in America. What's the matter, Joe? It feels like the whole country's laughing at me, and we're not even married yet. She's driving me crazy, Roy. Then forget her. I can't. She's too wild for you, Joe. She's one of them Hollywood types. I know. That's why I can't get her out of my mind. I don't know if I ever told you this, Roy, but I grew up in a small bay village. Oh, great. He came up with lore. I smelled like fish till the day I turned 16. Mom and Pop were from Italy, barely spoke English. In 1941, the most valuable player in the American League that same year, my parents were declared hostile aliens. My dad was told he could no longer fish from the bay. They even took his boat. That was years ago. Everyone loves you, Joe. There's a difference between being loved and belonging, boy. The day they took that boat, I knew no matter what I did, I would always be the son of immigrants. Just a few miles from where my dad boat was taken, she was named Castroville's Artichoke Queen, the all-American girl, the instant sweetheart of an entire nation. She's not just a woman to me, Roy. She's everything I'll never be. If I find this guy she's stepping out with, Roy, She's stepping out with Roy. I'm going to kill him. Baby, I thought I'd find you here. Snagglepuss has been showing me around time. Snaggle, you know the playwright. Oh, right. Can't you stay for a while, SP? I'm sorry, but no, I'm meeting a friend for lunch. Good luck with the baseball, Mr. DiMaggio. Don't ever ask me to do anything like that ever again. Are you alright, SP? Let's go, Huck. There's someplace I want you to see. So, what do you think of New York, Huck? It's wonderful, of course. The loneliness still gnaws at me, though. How does a place with so many people feel so lonely? People come to New York for two reasons, Hux. Either to disappear, or to live the life they always meant to. Oh, Stonewall. Oh, Jesus. Sweet Jesus, diabetes. How is any of this possible? Oh, gay rights. There's a gay couple kissing over there. It's owned by the mob, so nobody asks too many questions. The police don't even know about this place. Of course they do. The bar is the closest thing they had to a retirement plan. Nobody gives us any show here. Officer, I am this day reborn SP. It's the only place like it in New York. Perhaps the only place in the world. Those drinks are a tad watery, but I suppose you can't have it all. Tonight there was an arrest in Cuba following a rebel attack on the Macada barracks in Santiago. Shh. The second largest military installation in Cuba. This marks the first act of organized resistance to Batista's seized power in 1952. Finally, somebody is doing something. I'm giving him a Spanish accent, sort of. President Batista bows to Swift to end the rebellion. I'm just glad it's not you, Candy Cane. What's that supposed to mean? I'm just glad you're safe. What do you mean I'm supposed... I'm just glad you're here safe. What you mean is I should be grateful to be kept man while others fight my battles. Oh, Pablo, I did it. I'm leaving. Well, what got into his butter? Entrance. This is my wife, Leela. Hello, miss. You've done well for yourself, Mr. Lion. What a sweet thing to say. I thought you said he was a crank. He is. Give him time. His son works on Broadway, too, you know. Really? What's he doing here? Breaking his father's heart. What is he working on? Maybe I know him? I wouldn't know. I stopped talking to him after his mother died. Oh, but why? Because he's the one who killed her. Scotty, who is that? Is that you, Scotty? He was her periscope to the world. She was a very sick woman, but she lived for the moments where he'd come home and tell her about all the things he'd seen and done that day. Oh God, my model's probably freaking out. She was dead the moment he abandoned her. What did I say? Father, please tell Mother I'm sorry. I couldn't bear to tell her myself, but I had to leave before that place destroyed me. Oh my. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we have to leave for another engagement. Same time next week? Whatever you want, Slick. If I can't stop you, I can't stop you. They won't even let me lock the door. The gun in a mansion. It's an impassioned call to arms in the Spanish Civil War, though I'm not sure for which side. The play is about the Salem witch trials. Well, at least the costumes will be cheap, but it's really a thinly veiled parable for McCarthyism. Oh, that's too bad. I never understood the point of a thin veil. What? Well, you can't be too careful. These hearings are destroying people. All the open distance is melting away. Everyone is running for cover. Even Snagglepuss over there has been sub-open. You don't say. Poor guy. I don't think he knows it, but if he doesn't cut a deal, he's ruined. Huck! Hello, SP. You remember Officer McGraw? Of course, officer. So are you two? Don't be so indelicate, SP. And yes, of course we are. We relaunched our magazine. It's now called... Oh wait, that's the guy. We relaunched our magazine. It's now called The Crazy and Unflinching Coverage of the Global Revolution in the Abstract Arts. I have to tell you, SP, I've never been happier. I think I might be in love already. A poor man knows a treasure when he finds it. Until now, I've never had a place where I truly felt at ease with myself. You may have saved my life, SP. I'm glad to hear it, Huck. Oh, hello again. Sorry if I made life for you awkward, SP. Life was awkward long before you came along. So how are things with Joe? All right. I suppose he's not just some dumb baseball player, you know. He was a real sadness, which is something I love about him. But I feel like to him, I'm just Marilyn. I spent so much of my life being Marilyn. It's exhausting. I never wanted to be a star. I wanted to act. Every man either feels the need to worship Marilyn or savage her. Oh, great. They taught a blonde wit how to memorize lines. She doesn't even act the pouts. Marilyn is a public spittoon for men's lust and contempt. I don't know how much longer I can go on being her, and Joe needs Marilyn. And what's and that's what attracts me to Arthur. He doesn't even need any of that from me. I don't think he's been in a movie. I've known I've been uphill, but you're not going to tell John, are you? No, I'm not. Good night, dear. And thank you. For what? For showing me that part of you that people never see. The next day at rehearsal, he's gotta go, SB. I was going to fire him as a mercy killing, but then I remembered I have no mercy. I'll take care of it, Peter. And tell Clay I need to see him in my office. You wanted to see me? Look, son, I know this is a disappointment, but it's just not working out. Could you take those things off? It's impossible to fire a man looking like that. Maybe acting just isn't to you. With all due respect. Hear me out, son. What I mean is, I don't think you want to be an actor. I think you want to be a star. People remember a good actor, but a star is someone you never forget. I believe you have a future, son, but not in my plans. Have you considered auditioning for a Western? You know the one that's hiring? Maybe one more thing. Have you ever considered delivering your lines a bit more with a breathy pout? You know, like Marilyn does. Though I suppose this is what a star is, someone who's good at being two-dimensional. So you don't believe in stardom? Oh no, we need stars. In much the same way we need gods. We see them in the more simplicity we lack in ourselves. That's a horse. But the purpose of my plays is to admire people in their broken complexity. Your characters are often capable of tragic errors in judgment and stupendous acts of betrayal. Where did you get such inspirational lives? I never thought of any of my characters as low life. Despicable, yes, but never low lives. Every character, no matter how unlikable, needs to be loved, if only by its creator. Why is that? Because we are all loved, despite each of us being despicable in our own ways. We are each a play unto ourselves. Though alone on stage, we find consolation in those who have played the role before us. And in the end, what makes a character meaningful isn't what's unique about them, but what's common. Well, thank you both. It's been a fascinating evening. Tune in tomorrow. I'll be joined by Dr. Benjamin Smurg and Carmen Miranda. To be continued. Now, I am very excited. So that was issue 3 of Exit Stage Left, the Snagglepuss Chronicles. Hopefully tomorrow or later today, I'll get issue 4 out. And I know now that Huck and Quick Draw might become a good pairing. So let's do this. I'll see you all in the next zone.